and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the one, the only GEEKCASTER, everything sci-fi, fantasy, tech, music, and pop culture. And we've got the one, the only Dayveonne. I'm Seven, and let's jump in.
With the scruffy beard. I'm not old yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, so Dayveonne, you were watching the Skeleton Crew.
Yeah, I was at the screening in my area in Jersey.
Okay.
And so far so good. I really like the show. It reminds you of you remember back in the day the Star Wars had a Christmas special and it was like Muppet driven and
I remember that.
That's how this
Yeah.
the main protagonist of the show is pretty much kids.
Okay.
And Jude Law.
Gotcha.
And it sets in like a group of elementary kids. One is pretty much has a vision of not a vision, but idea where he want to be a Jedi. While everybody else is more had their own element of who they are.
Okay.
So it missed his assessment, or I guess where he can see his career as.
And did it work? Just having kids pretty much lead this energy? Did that work?
Yeah, it was very entertaining. It was funny. It was comical. It was enjoyable.
Now, how does it favor with the animation version?
I guess you can explain more about the animation version because I haven't seen the animation.
Okay. I thought that's what they based it on. You know what? I haven't really jumped in to a lot of the Star Wars animation stuff, and it seems like pretty much everything is going to now turn into a live action experience. But no, I haven't really given a lot of their stuff a shot. Maybe I should. I'm still waiting for them to give us good movies.
Well, still hope.
So, what was as far as the characters in it, is there any characters that really stood out that you felt that really, hey, we really need to watch this?
For each character, I will say it brings their own dynamic. So I would say for me, it would be more of the main character, little kid, the one that venture out, did his own thing, like not on his own thing, but kind of got everybody to go with him by accident.
Now, would that be Wim, KB, or Neil? Which one would that be?
I don't want to be right.
Well, you could go on IMDb if you can't remember which one. Judd Law. While you're looking that up, Judd Law has done a couple interviews, promoting this new thing, and he's really excited the fact that there were so many kids, and he said, not quoting him, but something of the feeling, he was really happy to get into this kid energy because a lot of the franchise that you don't really see that many children, and it reminded him himself of when he was a kid, so excited about the Star Wars universe. Thought that was really cool, and that's one of the reasons why he said yes, I want to do this.
Wim, kid Wim.
Okay, so the kid is Wim, which is played by Ravi Hobart Conyers. Hope I'm saying that properly. So that's good. Now, I'm a huge Nick Frost fan, and for anybody out there, look him up. He is hilarious. So that would be a reason that I would check this out. Also, to see Jaleel White, I I saw some photos. He looks like a Jermaine Dupri.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does.
No, he
With a bald head, yes, he does.
no, he don't.
Which not a bad thing. Okay.
It's not a bad thing, but he don't look like Jermaine Dupri.
You don't think so?
No.
All right, folks, leave comments, check that out, and let us know what you think. So, what is the premise of this extension of the universe? What is the point of Skeleton Crew?
Four kids make a mysterious discovery on their home planet that leads them to get lost in a strange and dangerous galaxy.
Okay, that's very vague, Disney. That's very vague. Okay, so how far did you get into the series?
I'm on episode. I finished both episode 1 and 2 because I saw it at a screening.
Okay, so then what? So what happened? No, without spoilers, but in general, like, what's the gist from the two episodes?
Kids find something in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
One thought it was a Jedi shrine, shrine or something.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Once they found entrance into the thing, they find out it was a spaceship. And once they found out it was a spaceship, one of them basically turned it on.
Gotcha. Yeah, we've seen that. Okay. Should we be excited about this series?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a very interesting show, interesting series. I'm sold. I'm interested in watching it. It has that back in the day Disney vibe to it. Like if you remember when Luke and Layla was kids when they had that type of rounds of the series when they were kids or show or film. You know, it was heavily Jim Henson's heavy a little bit, like with this one, but you could see the special effects in it. But
Oh, so there are
it
a lot
has
of puppets in it.
correct,
Well, that's good. That's something exciting and good because we missed that. Everything has been so heavy with CGI. So a lot of practical things going on.
correct.
Well, that's good. Are you a huge Voltron fan?
Not really,
Okay.
but I watched it before, so it's not like I don't crown it. But
Yeah, they're doing a live action and they start talking about the casting, and I'm happy that Sterling K. Brown, he is such a good actor. And if you see any of the, like he did this thing called Black Love, bunch of interviews, just him I find him interesting as a person as well as a really good actor. So I'm really happy for him that he's getting more and more opportunities to do his thing, and Voltron could be huge. They do it right,
right,
so that could be great.
they
Um,
got they got Henry Cavill, Rita
yes.
Ora.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good cast.
It's a pretty good cast. Now, what's it going to look like and feel like? But now it's interesting with AI because we see it every day on social media and how amazing things look. Blah blah blah. It almost doesn't have the same. Just doesn't mean as much, as far as the effects and everything.
Right.
Um, I don't know. It could go either way. I really hope they have a really good story, and it's going to be interesting. Do they just jump in, or they really tell the beginning or the backstory of the lions? So that's going to be good. Does it say anywhere online who the villain's going to be?
No, it just say act. So
Gotcha. Yeah, because that in itself is going to be super huge. Player 465 seeks revenge in Squid Game. Finally, season 2. The trailer is out. They gave us a Squid Game. They actually did whole series of an actual Squid Game where people were competing. Obviously, they weren't being killed like the film, but it was really good. And I think this was to give us more time because they wanted to keep the energy up for season two. This is going to be great, potentially. But did you know that with Squid Games, there was no intention of having a part two? It was
Yeah,
supposed to just end,
right.
you know? Could this be a situation where Netflix is just bleeding the rock trying to extend it to more, or will this be a huge win?
Well,
What is your guess?
episode one was really good. So for them to do
Well,
a
season
season,
one. Season one.
well, season one was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I said episode one. I missed
Mm-hmm.
season one. It was
Mm-hmm.
really good. Now you have to keep the momentum, not top it, but keep the momentum going.
Mm.
So that's still going to be the challenge because so far so good, but can you keep that same momentum like you did with season?
Right. And if this does really well, let's assume it does, then they'll probably do another real life Squid Games.
Mm,
I mean,
uh,
it's probably already in the works, just anticipating that first run, that first weekend. If that does really well, you know they're going to do it. And merchandising, you know how Netflix, they want to make as much money as possible. Did you see the actual competition, the Squid Game competition?
no.
Okay. They basically went through 80% of what we saw in the movies, but people actually competing. And then they changed it up. They did a couple things a little different, but it was interesting. Obviously, the stakes weren't as high as death, but but it was up there. Let's see what else is going on in the movie world. Oh, did you see Wicked?
No, I didn't.
Do you plan
I'm
on
not,
seeing it?
I really don't have no interest because I'm really offended by one of the actresses in this film,
Mm.
like what she said to one of the fans regarding one of the artworks they did because it was the artwork was based upon the art from the Broadway play,
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
and for her to lash out or belittle the fan while they was just playing making homage to the art of the actual film,
Right.
saying make her look mysterious.
Right.
That was the whole intent of what the artist was trying to
It
do, and
wasn't
I
a
kind of
racist thing or a
correct.
right.
It was like trying to show like how you could be mysterious, and she just lashed out. Like I don't know if it was a he or she,
Mm-hmm.
but for you as an actress to lash out at one of your fans regarding that, that's really horrible. Because at the end of the day, those are the people that made you famous. Those are the people that made you who you are. I see celebrities right now. Um, I hate using putting this guy out there. The one that played that. If you saw Venom, right?
Yes.
The lead villain in Venom, the military guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's standoffish. But his standoffish is more. I don't like my fans,
Mm. Gotcha.
and it's like,
Wow.
dude, like we're the ones that make you who you are. And don't forget that because if you were supposed to be bigger,
Wow.
you could have got bigger. But you want to stay in the realm where nobody sees me, nobody. I say hi, but from a distance.
Wow.
You know how many people would kill for your job,
Mm.
die for your job, whatever it is.
Right. Right. Right.
and you disrespecting fans in that matter, and this goes out to anybody that's a Hollywood celebrity or people that's up and coming. These are perfect examples of how what not to do to your fan.
I want to get the names right because I don't want to.
Because I'm one of those people like I don't care.
Which version of Fantastic Four was Michael B. Jordan in?
I think the latest one.
That was two. No, couldn't have been. And I remember, and this was really huge. Yeah, I think it was 2015. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so Miles Teller, do you remember him?
No.
Okay, he's been in a lot of stuff. Uh, so himself and Michael B. Jordan during that time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna make sure I say it right before I say stuff. So they basically disrespected the fans, and they made comments like it doesn't matter what they do, fans are gonna watch it regardless. I don't know, it was just belittle. I guess the whole fanboy kind of thing around that time, 2015, people started to kind of put Marvel and DC fans, comic book fans, in this weird box of like, well, you'll watch anything we put out, so it doesn't even matter what you think or say. And unfortunately, Michael B. Jordan was a part of that conversation and Miles Teller. But a lot of people started to not like those two as actors because of that. It's kind of like that disrespect. Like, hey, we want to support you. We want to love the work that you do. Just do good work. And making statements like that, it's a big turnoff. It's a big turnoff. You,
But Michael redeemed himself by a social media thing that came out where fans was trying to a fan was I think acting sporadic or extra just to see him, and he was like, "Look, give me space. I'm gonna sign everything." But all that is because a lot of people put this expectation. They think, oh, because I'm a celebrity, I don't have to, worry about too much of fans because not a lot of fans gonna like me, or a lot of fans are gonna like me. But you gotta prepare yourself as an actor when it comes down to it.
yeah, and to the point you were making about the Wicked and the other film that you were mentioning, the bottom line is, people are looking at people's popularity, their likes, and people following, and there's a certain percentage of yes, talent and casting, and do you have the look? Do you have what the director's looking for and the producers are looking for? The writer, if they have a say in it, what they're looking for. But there's a percentage of people like you. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are not that good. We don't have to name them, and it's because of their fans or the perception that they have fans or the perception that people will watch the movie because they're in it, because there's a lot of films where people watched it because of the characters or the story or the director, the editor. The editors and the other people aren't getting the props that they deserve as well. But anyway, because of that, that's why you're being hired. So be humble. Just as quick as you got up there, the quick as you.
Well, yeah, but I think the problem is people be so quick to be on their high stool to the point where
Mm,
they think that they're untouchable. Look at the situation right
mm.
now with Diddy, and I hate to bring it up,
Oh, that's fire. Right.
and I'm not saying because they never said who was involved, and they may never say who was involved. But at the same time, I know people in Hollywood was sweating bullets at that moment.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So it's just the fact that just as far as you can go up is just to be as fast as you can come down.
Yeah.
And don't take our word for it, because we as Geekcaster, you know, Dayveonne Bussy, have I had my bits of fame? Yeah. Have I had my bits of downfall? Yeah. Because of scrutinizing and being told, yo, no, you don't have to look. Okay, cool. But then it's people that says, yeah, you got to look. But at the end of the day, I'm still fighting.
Yeah, I mean, in short, we just don't disrespect the fans. Like, say it's better you say nothing than because it's like you're creating enemies for no reason. Then you're like, well, why are they trolling me? Well, because you hurt people's feelings, you know. And
That,
it's not like also it's not like anything like some sort of moral stance or political stance or saving the Dolphins. No, it's like stupid stuff. You're disrespecting fans for like no reason, you know? Because, yeah, I mean, everyone's not going to like everybody, but I mean, you
but
don't.
but here's the thing. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not gonna like you, but at least give people a reason not like you.
Right,
Because
right,
I
right.
get that a lot. I have people that don't like me and they don't have a reason why they don't like me.
So, so that is the story on that. So what else is? Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, but by the way, anyone that's watching us on cable, thank you. If you're watching us on social media, thank you. GEEKCASTER.com. Really appreciate the support. In fact, we just got renewed in Kings County as of this morning. Actually, got a email, so happy about that. And was it our renewal 2 months ago in Suffolk and Nassau County? So appreciate that as well. And yeah, just appreciate everyone out there that supports the stuff that we're doing. All right, so let's see. Oh yes, this is something that we've been talking about for a very long time, but really weren't sure if it was actually going to happen. Now, there is there is a live action He-Man, and it didn't do well because
Yeah, that's
they didn't have Orko, they didn't have it was a weird kind of story kind of thing.
is that the one with what's his name?
The guy that was in one of the Rocky movies, he played the Russian.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren, yeah. So, guess who's playing Man at Arms? Idris Elba.
In the He-Man.
Yep.
Okay, I can
That
see that.
that's a very interesting choice. I
I can
can't
see that.
I can't unsee it now. But I feel good about that. I feel real good about that. Yeah, I feel really good about it. That's a very interesting choice. And it's live action, folks. So of course the pressure's on who's ever actually playing He-Man. That's a lot of pressure.
Yes, that means I hold the power.
You
He-Man.
know, but now I wonder, are they going to be super thin? So are they going to use like AI to make them all scrawny, and then they're going to or do the opposite where they are all scrawny and they use AI to get them all buffed?
Or use Henry Cavill.
Yes. Oh, your boy's doing something fun.
Oh,
Ryan Reynolds.
what he's doing?
his production company is gonna do a Mighty Mouse movie.
Nice. Oh, and then he's gonna play Mighty Mouse. I see.
I wonder. I mean, they're not saying, but that's a.
Fear don't need the fear. It's no, that's Underdog.
But that's a. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if we could find it. Let me see. I wonder if there's any casting notes.
Yo, I would love to work with Ryan Reynolds in any project at this moment.
I know that is your Mighty Mouse. Let's see, Mighty Mouse. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything.
They ain't cast nobody yet. I don't think so.
Hmm.
And I know that's going to be cart animation.
It looks like they're not saying. Wait. No, animation.
That's the best option at this moment.
I think so. I
You
think
don't
so.
want to,
I think it's a good thing. I mean, if that live action would be kind of crazy.
yeah, because you don't want a Space Jam too.
Right.
Shots fired.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So
And some of the Mighty Mouse content is in public domain. Some of it, not all of it. So that's an interesting choice. He's so smart though.
yeah,
He's very smart.
because Ryan did If, which was a fantastic children's.
Mm.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
I mean, Deadpool is yeah, kind of a no brainer on that. So yeah, we got a couple things coming up. We're gonna do a horror film run because we didn't do that this year yet. So we're gonna watch a bunch of horror films and recommend some old ones and some new ones. But I'll leave this right here. The Disney trailer for Snow White is out.
And I saw that.
What do you think?
It looked like they did a lot of changes and retakes.
And at that note, that's it for today, folks. So yeah, definitely check us out. Yeah, so we're gonna give us like 2 weeks from this run, and yeah, we're gonna give you a bunch of horror stuff coming out. And if you want to watch us live and do it, yeah, not this Sunday, but the following one. And yeah, we got some good choices. There's a lot of good stuff out there right now on streaming and in the theater or closing, just about to be taken out of the theater. So definitely check this out. And of course, you're watching GEEKCASTER. Thank you, Dayveonne. And we will see everybody shortly. All right, geekcaster.com.